Hello everybody, happy Saturday. How are y'all? We are in an event today with Take 5. So this is my first time presenting in this group. So it's a Christmas in July, Santa's workshop. So I'm going to do something with a snowman, well, snowman theme. And I'm going to wait for some people to pop in and then we will get started. So as you pop in, say hi, let me know you're here. Let me see if I can see your comments. Just in case, I'm gonna pull y'all up over here on my iPad so I can see comments. Usually I can see comments on one or the other. So if one goes out, the other one kicks in. So I see, hi Jackie. Hey, is it Joderick? Or I hope I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Hey Diane, hey Carrie, y'all come on in. It is Christmas in July, so hopefully that'll get us into kind of a cooler mood. It's so hot here. I don't know what it's like where you live. I've been hearing some people say, oh, it's cooler today. It's like fall weather. It's not like that here in Georgia. It is super hot. It's so hot. Like my dogs don't even want to go outside. It's so hot. Okay, let's see. Let me see here. Get y'all pulled up. Megan should be finishing up over at Right House Decor, and then we will get started. Let's see. I don't see. Am I live? Yeah, there I am. I was like, oh my gosh. I always have this fear of going onto the wrong page, but I'm here. Here we are. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing today. Is going to be a snowman. Well, it's a shelf sitter. It's a DIY craft kit. I have this in my shop in two different sizes. One is like a 14.5 inch. It's really big. This is a smaller it's not a lot smaller. Smaller version. It's 11. I think it's 11.5 inches. Hey Megan, there's Megan. She's done over there. Let me see. I think they could buy this. It's about 11 inch. 11 or 11.5. I guess if you count all of it. So it's got little layered pieces. It makes it so much easier to decorate. But I think today, instead of painting the whole thing, I'm going to decoupage some really pretty papers. And I went ahead and cut them out while I was watching Megan. So y'all have to sit and watch me cut paper. But and I know I'm probably not saying it correctly. The blue and white, I love all the blue and white. Is it chinoiserie? Is that how you say it? Anyway, I have some different blue and white papers, and I went ahead and cut them out. It's gonna spell out snow, and the O is a snow globe. It's so cute. So I have a couple of different little winter scenes with the blue and white paper. Hey Wendy. Hey Fiona. Hi. Hi Jackie. I think I saw you earlier. Hey Christy. Okay, so Christy with Funky Junk Inspirations and Jeannie with Jeannie's Palette. They are the hosts or hostesses of this event. And it's the Take 5 group, and all the information, all the links and everything are in the description. So if you don't already follow the group, you can check it out there. You can watch all the replays if you missed anybody. Coming up after me is going to be Ralph at Wrekk It Ralph Crafting. So I have 1 hour, and I'm going to put this together. I've been wanting to make this. I've been cutting them for other people, and I'm like, I want to paint one. I want to paint one. So here's the perfect chance. Christmas in July, Santa's workshop. So we are going to do it. Hey, Carol Ann. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jean. Kit. Yeah, I don't have a kitty cat. I have a house full of dogs, that's for sure. I did my private group last night, and I had Stella, one of my dogs, in here just giving me the judgmental stare, and then she fell asleep and started snoring. It was really funny. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in blue and whites. I'm going to use that paper, but I'm also going to use like some cobalt blue. Maybe a little bit of light blue. I just grabbed anything that I thought is, the snow globe. Look how cute the O is for, I know it's backwards to y'all. That's how the camera is flipped. But the O is going to be a snow globe. And look how cute. And it's got little pieces, little embellishment pieces that go with it, like candy cane. There's the snowman's buttons and his nose and some snowflakes. So, like I said, I pre-cut some of this because I figured that's going to take up a lot of the time. So, I just breezed right through that. Hey, everybody. Thank you for sprinkling. Hello, hello. Hi, Betty. Hey, Mona. Let me see if I missed anybody. Here's Jeannie. Okay. All right, we'll get back down here. Okay, so let's get started. Now, whenever I paint these, I always like to do a base coat. It's kind of like a primer. I feel like the wood, and this is MDF. Some of them are cut on wood, some are cut on MDF. But I feel like it soaks up the paint so fast, and you have to do so many coats, especially with light colors. So I always like to just dab on, not even a thick base coat, just a base coat, just to get something on there. Now, you can see it's got the design etched on it, so everything's gonna get layered on there. So it's all gonna go right across there. So I'm gonna paint the background, oops, and I wanna do it, since I'm doing all this blue and white, I'm gonna do the background in this cobalt blue. So, and it's got a stand too. So it sits up on a stand. It's a shelf sitter. So how's your weekend going? Yes, this kit, it's in my shop and it comes in 2 sizes. This is the 11 and a half inch. I think it's 11. I think it says 11 and a half. And there's also a 14 inch or 14 and a half. I might be mixing those up. Maybe it's 14 and a half and 11 inch. I don't know. But yes, the whole thing is it's in my shop. All right, so let me see what I'm gonna do here. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is a base coat. I always do that. So, get that going. Like I said, I'm just gonna use any white. This is just apple barrel. You can use any. Let's see here. And I said last night, I've got to stop putting like my paint and my Mod Podge and glue on the same plate, because I'll think I'm Mod Podging something and I'm using white paint, or I think I'm painting something white and I'm putting glue on it. So I gotta stop. I gotta do them separate. All right, so now on this, see all the etched details? Only the part around that is gonna show. Like for the W, I'm gonna layer the letter W over it. So I'm just gonna worry about the outer edge of this, because the other part's gonna be covered up, so it won't matter. Hey, Cindy. Hello. So if y'all been following this event, getting some ideas for Christmas decor. Megan, you were talking about the gingerbread, doing a gingerbread girl with a bikini, for years, gosh, for about 20 years. Studio J Company was a pottery studio. It was a paint your own pottery studio. And we had an ornament contest one year, and everybody could just like paint. It was like ceramics and stuff like that, and everybody could paint an ornament and enter it into the contest. And I made a few sample ornaments just to kind of kick it off. And I had Santa. It was a little Santa ornament, and I painted it with, it was so fun. I've still got it somewhere. If not, I have a picture. But I painted him with his coat, you know, Santa's red and white coat. I had him painted with his coat open, and he had a little belly, like his little naked belly. So it was a little jolly Santa. And then I painted a gingerbread cookie, and I painted a little yellow bikini on her. I need to find that because you were talking about doing a gingerbread girl with a bikini, and I said, yeah, it should be one hot cookie. I need to find the picture. I bet it's on my, it's probably on my personal page. I did that, and then I did a snowman, and he had a big afro, and I called him Froman. They were so funny. And he even had that little pick in his hair. Remember the picks that, wasn't that like supposed to be really cool back in the 70s? People would walk around with a pick in their afro. Where did I see that? I gotta find the pictures. Yeah, but it was Froman instead of Snowman. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Like I said, I'm just worrying about really the outer edge because I'm gonna paint these, I'm gonna decoupage these pieces with this blue and white paper. I did a nutcracker last year using that, I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Chinoiserie, am I saying that wrong? It's French, but it's all these, I know y'all have seen like when you see all the blue and white, like look, see this one? Like that, it's got like a little winter village. Hey Andrea. Hey Denise, thank you for sprinkling. Thanks y'all. Okay, let me get this on here. Okay. All right, like I said, I don't even do like a really, look, it's all splotchy and stuff. As long as it's got a little bit of a base coat, your next layer of paint goes on so much easier. I'm gonna do it with all my little embellishment pieces too. But yeah, I did a nutcracker with all the blue and white, and it was so pretty. And you know what? I normally don't like nutcrackers. They creep me out. I've always said I don't like nutcrackers. I think it's the teeth, how they're showing their teeth, which I know it's a nutcracker. That's the whole point of the teeth, but it's just something about them. It always creeped me out. But last year I kind of got on a kick with them, and I made some really pretty ones. I did one that was like gingerbread themed. So he was like he looked like a gingerbread cookie, a nutcracker gingerbread cookie. It was really pretty. So I kind of got over my fear, I guess, of the creepy nutcrackers. And the funny thing is, for me not to like them, I hung it. It was a big one, and I hung him. I did my little powder room. We call it a powder room. You have the little half bath when you first come into a house. So like when you have guests over, that's where they use the restroom. It's just a sink and a toilet. I did that in snowflakes and nutcracker for, you know, I always decorate. I decorate everything for Christmas. And I had this huge nutcracker thing hanging in the bathroom. I was like, for me to have this, I don't know if it was really a phobia, but I just don't like, I didn't like nutcrackers. And here I have a big one hanging in the bathroom looking at you. So, yeah, I got over it fast. All right, I'm just going to do a little tiny bit of white on here because this blue and white paper has like a white background. So, you know when you decoupage stuff, if like napkins and stuff, it's good to have like a white background so it kind of makes the design pop a little. Chinoiserie. It's not chinoiserie. Chinoiserie. I asked S-I-R-I. I don't want to say her name. And if I say Sherry, sometimes she pops up too. Like if somebody pops in and says hey and I say hey back, if I say that name, she always starts chiming in. You know, one day I unplugged it and I moved it over there. I have an Alexa in here because I usually listen to music when I'm up here crafting or working around in this craft room. And one night, I was on a live or something. I don't know what I said. I didn't say her name, but it was turned up kind of loud where I'd been listening to music like the day before or something. Anyway, I don't know what I said, but all of a sudden she spoke, and it was back here in this corner right behind me. Y'all, I about jumped out of my skin. It scared me so bad. So I unplugged it after that, and I moved it over to the other side of the room, but it caught me off guard and scared the crap out of me. I didn't say her name. I don't know why she just spoke up all of a sudden. Okay, for the little base, it came with two just to give it some height, but they're gonna be glued on top of each other, so I'm just gonna do a base coat on one, which I'm gonna do this in blue. It's not really a light blue, but I just feel like you don't have to do as many coats of paint if you do a base coat. If you do these kits, you probably know what I'm talking about. Hey, Bonnie. Chinoisie. Okay. Ask S-I-R-I, or if you have Alexa, ask her how it's pronounced. Of course, you probably have to say it for her to know. I think I typed it out. How do you pronounce it? And I thought she said chinoiserie. Chinoiserie. She probably said it faster than I do. I'm from the South. Jeannie, you're from the South too. You're gonna say it different than her too. Hey Ralph. Y'all, Ralph is up after me. Wrekk It Ralph Crafting. Alright, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do the outer part, so it's gonna be like an outline. I'm gonna do that in cobalt. It says cobalt hue. Cobalt blue. And then I'm gonna do the background of the snow globe a lighter blue. I guess I'll do this one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll try this one. Present. Hey, Melissa. Okay, so I think I'll do this one first because I'll just have to be real careful going around there. So, let's see. Now, you could just totally paint it. You don't have to decoupage pieces, but I just thought it'd be pretty to do it in that theme because I love the blue and white stuff. Just gonna do the whole thing. I think I might go back in and do like little tiny like white polka dots for snowflakes because it's a snow globe. So I think it'd be cute. Okay. She thought I was doing a roll call. Well, you're here. Thank you for being here. Y'all, I have, if you're new to my page, I do a, I call it a paint party live event. I started it New Year's Day. Last year I said I'm going to do a paint party live event every month on my page. It's right here. It's not like on another group page or anything, but I pick a project and I announce it like I try to announce it a little bit earlier. This month I got a little bit of a late start, but I announce like what the project's going to be and I show you. And if you want to get one, you can order it from my shop. And then the day of the paint party or the night of the paint party, we can all craft together. Because I was always saying, you know, I'd be crafting something. I'm like, I wish y'all were crafting with me, you know. So I was like, I'm going to do that. And so, like, we did a snowman porch leaner, a winter porch leaner in January. And then every month it's a different project, different price. But we played bingo. So anybody that ordered the kit, I shipped it out to them, and it came with a bingo card, and we played bingo the night of the paint party, or the day of the paint party, whichever it was. And there were prizes and all that. And I do Happy Mail for anybody that's watching. So even if you didn't get a kit, but in order to play the game, you had to have the bingo card, which came with the kit. So last month we changed it up. We did bingo January through May. And then in June, I got the Price is Right Plinko game. It's like a big Plinko game from Costco. And it plays the Price is Right music, like the theme music. Y'all, I was having so much fun with that. But anyway, so last month, anybody that ordered the kit, we did another porch leaner last month. That was a summer with porch leaner with the ice cream cones. It says Hello Summer. And I included a raffle ticket in each kit. So during the paint party, I would draw raffle tickets. I set a little timer, and I would pull raffle tickets. And if I pulled your raffle ticket, you got to play Plinko. And there were like prizes in each, you know, the little Plinko chip drops down and you win prizes. So we're doing that again. To me, that was more fun. Bingo took forever. I mean, we were on there forever waiting for somebody to hit a bingo. And then when they hit the bingo, they had to go out. They had to take a picture of their bingo card and then private message it to me. And if I had a helper, then they could check it. But if I didn't, I had to stop and go and check their bingo card. So bingo was a lot more work, and it took longer, and it wasn't as fun. I mean, I don't know. There was something about the music and the game and all that with the Plinko. So anyway, we're doing it again. It's next Friday. So there's still time. If anybody wants to get one this month, it's next Friday, the 25th. Friday the 25th at, I think it's at 7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. But it's going to be here on my page. And this month, let me show you what we're making. We're doing Christmas in July. So this little gingerbread house kit, it's actually a tea light or votive candle holder. So it's got a little spot on the back, and see how it's got like the little windows, or, you know, so if you've got a candle back here, you see the light coming through. I personally like the battery operated or the rechargeable tea lights and votives. I'm just paranoid of fire, you know, somebody's house catching on fire or anything like mine or something. I just have a fear of that. So I always get the little, I mean, you can get the battery operated ones, or you can get the rechargeable ones if you don't have to keep buying batteries. But we're doing the little gingerbread. Look at this little guy. But we're doing this month. It's next Friday. So I would say if anybody wants to get in on that, it's $15. And it's in my shop. I think it's posted probably all over my page too. But I would say order it by Monday at the latest. So, or at least early enough Monday so it can go out Monday. Just depending how far away you are from me. That way you have time to get it. But it's going to be so fun. I got some really good prizes. Some of them will be little kits. I've decided everybody, last month, like I just drew names. I set the timer and just drew names. Or drew tickets, not names. But I think, I was saying last night, I want everybody that has a raffle, everybody that gets a kit is going to get a raffle ticket. And I want everybody that gets a raffle ticket to get a shot at Plinko. So since everybody is going to get to play, some prizes are bigger than others. You know, I've got, I took a picture of some, but I got like some packs of acrylic paint pens. Like if you don't have those, I have metallic acrylic paint pens. I have some watercolor like kits. I've never done watercolor. I think I might have done it when I was in elementary school. But I got some of those. But there will be some kits, like some, like, you know, the little wood cutout kits. So there's going to be some fun prizes. It's going to be fun. But even if you don't get a kit, you should still join us, because you could still win Happy Mail just for being there. Because I pick names out of the comments and I do Happy Mail giveaways. So it's a lot of fun, y'all. Anybody that has been there knows it's a lot of fun. Hey, Tina Marie. Okay, chinoiserie. I was close. I said shin, like shin bone. Chinoiserie. It's French, isn't it? I was very close. I just love all the blue and white stuff, so love it, love it, love it. If I finish this early, I'll look and see if I can find that picture of that gingerbread cookie with the bikini on, and the Santa with his belly, and the Fro-Man. The Fro-Man was my favorite. He was cool. He had a big afro. I don't even know if I still have those. That was probably 20 years ago. All right, I'm gonna probably give that another coat in a minute. All right. Hope you're doing on time. Hey, Melissa. Okay, like I said, the letters are going to go over this, so I'm really just going to worry about the edges. Because that's all it's going to show. It's so weird. I can see some comments up there. Like there might be one comment and then just a bunch of names. And then over here, it'll be like a bunch of comments and one name. It's like it's taking turns. Okay, let's see. I want to go around. I might go around this part with a brush. Because that's really close to the snow globe. These little sponges make it so much easier though. Okay. I'll do a coat on here and then I'll start Mod Podging those letters. Get it all. They can start drying. So has everybody done their vacation for this summer? I was talking to one of my friends today, and she was talking about, we do a thing called Meet the Teacher. Well, my kids are grown now, but you know how schools, like, it's kind of like orientation day or something, you know, where you go and you find out where your class is, who's your teacher, you know, all that stuff. She was saying that's like in like less than 10 days. Here, I don't know if it's everywhere, but school starts back like the first week of August. I think that's so crazy because it's still so hot. I mean, can you imagine riding on a school bus in like 99-degree temperature? It's so hot and humid here. Yeah, I did a Facebook Live Thursday night on my front porch because the event was called Welcome to My Porch. I got chewed up by mosquitoes. It was awful. And I had a citronella candle lit I had a citronella little wristband thing on. I mean, I could smell the citronella, but I was getting chewed up. It was so humid. It was just miserable. My husband says, I just step out there, I get eaten alive. I think we're going to have to get them to spray. We used to get Orkin to spray every month, just during the summer months. I probably need to do that again. No vacation this year. We haven't taken a vacation either. I would like to, though. Oh, have y'all heard? My daughter was telling me that she just heard. Now I don't know if it's in Panama City. I think she might have said there's some kind of flesh-eating virus or bacteria or something. She said that they've like shut down like certain like access points to the beach. Like 4 people. I thought she said 4 people have already died from it. Have y'all heard anything about that? She just told me that this morning. I was like, oh my gosh. And then she said that they were saying they were telling people not to eat seafood. And I thought, well, that wouldn't just pertain to that area, because you think about where other places are getting their seafood from. You know, you could live in Tennessee and go to Red Lobster or something, and they might be getting their seafood from down there. So I need to look. I was like, I need to look that up. I want to see. That's pretty scary. And you think about people that have vacation scheduled for down there. That's a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. So that's where I'm at so far. I'll touch that up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my letters decoupaged. Oops. Oh, what happened? There we go. Wait, that's where you're going? Are you going to Panama City, Melissa? I said I wasn't going to put this on there, but I don't want to use another plate for that. Okay. Are you going to Panama City? You might want to check, because you might not be able to use the beach. And who wants to go to the beach if you can't use the beach? You know what I'm saying? Or eat seafood. All right, so I pre-cut these, and I'll still need to sand a little bit off the edges, but for the most part, it's ready to put on there. I'm gonna brush it onto here. Do any of y'all live in Florida? Oh, you're going there? Okay, you might want to check on that, Melissa. Because, you know, it would stink to get down there and you can't go to the beach. Nice one here. I mean, I wonder if, well, I don't know if that would be grounds to, like, for a refund if you've booked something. I don't know. You haven't heard anything? She just heard it this morning. Or she just told me that she heard it. We'll have to ask SIRI or, well, I don't know. It's probably on Google. Like the latest news. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna sand the edges too. But let me go ahead and get all my pieces covered here. I'm just gonna put it directly on the, I'm gonna put it directly on the letter. Yeah, she said that, I thought she said like 4 people have died from it. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Melinda. Hi, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all, school starts August 13th. Yeah, I feel like when I was back in school, of course, we didn't graduate. I mean, we didn't, our last day of school was like first week of June, somewhere in there. See here, but we didn't go back till like after Labor Day. So we had all of August. And here they go back the beginning of August. And it's usually like on a Thursday. I feel like the first couple days of school aren't really business. You know, I mean, it's just everybody trying to figure out where they're at and what they're doing and all that stuff. So, kind of get them in the groove. But boy, it's just so hot. My W has, I don't know if you can see them real good, but they're like little bluebirds. They're not like blue jays, but they're blue birds. Blue birdies. I saw the prettiest blue jay in my backyard the other day. It was the brightest blue. It was beautiful. Florida has seen a spike in disease after Hurricane E, as well as the flesh-eating one. Ooh, ew, it just sounds so gross. I mean, where does that come from? I mean, yuck. Who polluted the ocean? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Start with this one. got this nail file. I'm pretty sure I got it with some press-on nails. And it worked really good for these crafts. I've also got the little ones from Dollar Tree for like little stuff. Sometimes you gotta get in those little bitty tight spots. Like that. These, you get like a 4-pack of these at Dollar Tree, and they're good for getting in these little, when you gotta get in a little tight spot. This is a weird spot though. It doesn't want to get in there. So I tried to cut it as close as I could so I wouldn't have to do a whole lot of sanding. Alright, so here's my S. I don't know if it might be upside down. So I know it's backwards to y'all. So let's see. Sorry, I know that's loud. I know, isn't it great? It says 100 grit on one side and 180 grit on the other. And these, when you first get them, they're really, really good. I think I just wear mine down so fast. But you get 4 of them. I always do better if I have it on the edge of the table instead of holding it. I don't know, it just gives you something, gives you a little stability. Sorry, I know that sound is terrible. There's my N. Got all of it. So, alright, just get my W away. Alright. I think we're doing okay. I don't want to jinx myself and say, oh, we got plenty of time. Okay, so some people saw it and some did not. I'm in Georgia, Melinda. I'm in Georgia. So some people found something about it and some didn't. I honestly don't watch the news ever. I hate it. husband does, though. He watches that, all that stuff. I would decide to decoupage the curviest pieces ever. It's got all these little nooks and crannies. Okay. Do this one on that. I just like this bigger one now. Okay. Oh, I missed one. All right, last side. Got it. Okay, got that one with the birds. All right, so let's see. So I was going to do one more quick coat of the blue. So it should take it pretty quick because it's already got that one coat on there. Hello, everybody. If you popped in and I missed you, hello. Welcome in. If you're new to my page, my name's Jennifer. I'm in Georgia. We're in an event with the Take 5 group, and it's a Christmas in July event, Santa's Workshop. So if you love Christmas in July, I mean, I feel like it's a good thing to do the Christmas in July because there's so much to do for Christmas. I mean, if you wait till like November, there's just so much more. You don't have enough time to do all the things you want to do. And if you craft early, then, you know, you can get all your stuff ready. Last year, I was so behind. I didn't put up my Christmas tree. Well, I put up my Christmas tree. I didn't decorate it until like the week of Christmas. And I was so bummed. Because I always like to throw it up early so I can enjoy it longer. But it was just so busy, I didn't get around to it. So we had this naked tree for like a month and a half. I was like, oh, I'm ahead of the game. Got my tree up, and I didn't decorate it. So I tried to do it, since I was doing it so late, I did it like in just a winter theme, so I wouldn't feel so guilty about leaving it up after Christmas. So I left it up a little bit longer because it wasn't really like Christmassy. It was more winter. It was like a woodland winter theme. It was real pretty. But it was mostly like snowflakes and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Okay, for the base of the snow globe, I'm gonna try to make it look like wood, I think. We'll see. we'll see about that. So I'm going to do some brown, like burnt umber. And I'm just going to dry brush it to look like it's a little wooden base. Okay, we'll let that dry. All right, let me get my little, these are all the little embellishments that go with the whole thing. Mostly the snow globe, really. So, let's see. I'm going to leave the snowflakes white. And I'm going to do the candy cane, obviously red and white. His little nose. His little nose will be orange. It's so cute. And then I got a tree. There's a little tree that goes with it too. Y'all, all my comments stopped. I don't have any comments over there or over there now. Sorry. But I do go back and watch the replays, so if I missed anybody's comments, I'll catch them there. But thank y'all for being here. What I should do, I'll do the tree trunk and burnt umber too. The little Christmas tree trunk. I had a little brush here earlier. Let's see. Okay. So there's my little tree. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Okay, so there's the little base of my snow globe. So I think I can go ahead and start putting them together. What do we got? We got 8 minutes. Okay, I think we can do it. A little tiny brush. I think this one will work though. Get my little candy cane painted. Y'all probably can't see what I'm doing, but it's so tiny. Little tiny candy cane. Oh, I should have used my little paint pen, my little paint markers. Of course, I think of that after I finish. Of course. Little orange carrot nose. All right, and then his buttons, I'll probably do black. Like that. Okay, and then we can start putting them together. Okay. That's the snow on the snow globe. All right, so let's just start putting it together real quick. Thank you for having me, Christy. It's a great event. Y'all, there's still, let's see, Wrekk It Ralph is up after me. And then after him, I wrote it down. Let me see. Oh, after him, it's going to be Jeannie's Palette again. And then that's at 7 Eastern. And at 8, it's Sandy's Burlap and Bling. And then at 9, it'll be Christy with Funky Junk Inspiration. And that's the last one. So, and you can catch all the replays if you go back into the group. And I put the Take 5, the link to the group is in the description of this video. So it's easy to find. If you're watching everybody, that's the easiest way to watch the events is to go to the group page. Because then all you have to do is just refresh your page after each person finishes. And it'll show you whoever's live currently. S. Am I going to finish on time, y'all? I got 3 minutes. I think I can. I think I can. Get all my little snow globe parts put on here. So we got snowman, and it even shows you where they go. It's like outlined. But even if you decoupaged over it, you could still figure out where they all go. It's not that many pieces. His little nose. Oh, the snow. Put the snow, and then I'll put the little base to the snow globe. 2 little buttons. All right, I'm just gonna hold it up. It's gonna go into, I'm gonna put the little snowflakes on there too, but let me just give you an idea of what it's gonna look like. Because my time is up, but look, how cute is that? It's so bright. But I'm gonna finish it up. I'll put the snowflakes. You can see where the snowflakes are gonna go. And I've got all those here. And then I've got a little candy cane. I'm gonna put that with the little, isn't it sweet? But isn't that pretty, the bright blues? So that's cool because you can leave it out after Christmas. All winter, okay? All right, y'all, thank you for hanging out with me. Y'all go check out Ralph over at Wrekk It Ralph Crafting. And stay tuned, there's more people. There's like 4 people. There's Ralph, there's Jeannie, there's Sandy, and there's Christy still coming up with this event. So I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.